Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how y'all keeping? This is the PandaPuncher, yes, PandaPuncher. Welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress and, of course, Dwarf Tower. So let's unpause and see where we are. So we have this floor finished, which means it's about time to start the next one, and we have a pile of bedrooms down and all of that crack. But one of the problems that was presented to us is that we have, very early in the game, and we haven't even finished our first year, we have a barony with Baroness Vutok here, who's going to, of course, have certain demands. And we really do not have the space to put up with that nonsense, so we're going to have to expand quickly, very quickly. And yeah, as for actual plans for oh that's right, I'm supposed to look at quantum stockpiles. We'll get into that in a bit, because I really messed them up last time. I was looking over how they're actually done and remembering how they're done at the same time. And I missed one crucial step, which maybe one or two crucial steps that would have made them work, but we'll fix it. Actually, to be honest, what we need to do is remove construction, and apparently they're already removed. Is it I don't know. Let's go. So yeah, at some point what I want to do is I'll have doors here. Here is if the cursor is actually showing. Here and here. And yeah, we'll have a sort of a walkway around here that our archers and stuff can shoot down on enemies. And it'll be, what, one floor up. So they should be relatively protected for the most part. And yeah, should be good. But enough of that, we have to build more stairs. So see, up down stair, that'll be X. Let's bring that to here and go up to where we can build our first one and build it out of those. Thank you very much. Now, we need a perimeter wall at this stage, and the perimeter wall should be the same as if we go to build. This is going to take a while. Yeah, we can build in this one because it's the actual... Yes, nice. Ooh, some of them won't be buildable, but for the most part, they will. Let's see if we can go all the way up here. And again, this is a bit tedious, but bollocks. So we need to make that smaller. We're going to have to remove the floors where they're being blocked. Oh, that's not good. It's a real patchwork of fucking walls here. So yes, wall. Where's the next available spot? Oops, that's not available. That is. Okay, all three of them are available. We're gonna have to leave a gap there. Then the rest of this is fine. That'll do that. Now, how far down here can we go? We can go a few. This is an easy way to find out which places I need to actually remove walls from. Or floors, I should say. I know there's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. And last but not least, let's try and get most of this done. Oof. It's gonna be painful. So we'll just go individually here. Okay, so there was a two we could have done there, but I'm pretty sure the next ones are all. So that's what we can build without having to take up floors. So may as well designate the constructions removed here and just get the walls done as quickly as possible, and then we can start working on the roof for this floor, and then we can start putting workshops, all our bits and pieces in this place, and extend the barns nonsense. So we have to give her a decent bedroom. So assign the bed to Barness, and we'll improve the room by firing in statues and all that kind of stuff. Then we'll probably have like a staircase in the corner, and then have another room up here, and that'll be our dining room. And then on the third floor we'll have her office or something like that. And that should hopefully, it'll take a while. She may complain for a bit, but at the end of the day, there's not much I can do given the constraints we have. We could easily make her a room down in the ground like normal people, but you know what? I didn't need your shit this early on, but I'm dealing with it, so blah blah blah. Now, Q, remove, no not Q, sorry, it's D, remove construction, and that's N. We want to remove that one, that one, that one, that one, and all of these. We're going to have to do this on a sort of mass scale. Let's remove that. Why can't I remove that? I need it to build that. So I do. So that one. Those. That. Those, and just one more to go. I think remove construction is a higher priority than actual construction, so these all should get removed pretty quickly, and then we can fire in the final plans for the walls. And for the most part the corner pieces are finished, so we won't have that issue about building diagonally, hopefully. So we should actually be able to... We can't remove that construction. Why can't we remove it? It's going to be annoying. So it is. So the key thing is on the next level, once the walls are built, not to build floors on top of the walls that already exist, because that just causes a pain in the ass, really. So it does. I'm enjoying the challenge this thing is throwing out. I'm having to think about the mechanics of the game in a different way, and I think, you know, at various points in the structure of this tower, we're going to load up Armok Vision, get sort of like a 3D isometric sort of view of it, and yeah, if it was a more interesting actual physical location, because this is just a flat plane, I wanted a flat plane to deal with building a tower on a nice open surface. I didn't want it to be dictated by, say, a more random terrain element. Hold on, did something wrong here. Move construction N. Made that do that, so they can't build diagonally. So build W, nope. C, nope. Capital C, wall. So let's get these individual ones in first. And one over here. Now we can fire in a long one. One more. Nice. Wall again. Individual. And one to fill this entire section. See, we can't build here, can we? Oh, we can. Nice. Oh, it must have been already removed. Ah, that's why I couldn't remove it. I had already... It was available to build a wall, but I didn't build it because we needed the diagonal. Blah, blah, blah. I know now what I was talking about, or why I overlooked that particular. And there we go. So once the outer walls are done, I shall then... What do we have here? Some migrants have arrived. Yes, more minions to lay down mass amount of floors. How are we doing supply-wise? Drinks grand, meats grand, plants grand. Okay, so we're okay for food and all that stuff. The issue around possibly dealing with trade and stuff mightn't be sorted, but as the construction is suspended. It is suspended. I was wondering what was going on. Suspended. Suspended. Waiting for... Why can't I unsuspend? I'm confused. I'm gonna have to remove and rebuild. So that's a bit annoying. So if I go to build door, we only have one door available. So JMQ rock door 30, and we have all those ones being done as well. Coffins, we already have doors being made, but we're going to need a lot of doors. Coffers, weapons rack, and armor stand. So we can actually build armor stand. Let's build one there, and another one here. We want a weapon rack, and that is R. Done. Do we have cabinets? One way to find out. Let's go to F, and we do have cabinets. Nice. We should put it there. There, and then we need coffers as well, which is a container and a plumwood coffer and a, what's the letter again, H, and a pyrite coffer. That should get that done. So hopefully our bedroom is starting, once we get that, all these installed, it should, decent quarters. She's got decent quarters. She's got her 2 chests, or 2 cabinets, or 2 weapon racks, or 2 armor stands, when she only needed, you know, 1 for most of them. And so we need an office, a dining room, and a tomb. Build door. Do we have a door? Needs door. Grit. Just grit. Now, there's a character right here that looks awfully like an elf, and it's really annoying me. Right, did that wall probably got suspended. Now, can I unsuspend that one? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. If I can go over here, is this one suspended? It is. Let's unsuspend and get these outer walls done as quickly as possible, and then finish. And then we lay down the plans for the floor. So build, C, wall. Fire that down. And done. Okay. So now it's time for the floor. Build. Oh, this is going to get tedious, but has to be done. I'm trying to think of how can I maximize. We just have to do it in big sections. Floor. And over. And then we'll just be able to do these little bits. Just like a weirdly proportioned cross. And resume. So once that's done, we can fill out the other bits and pieces, and then this will be fully roofed, and yeah, we'll be able to start doing a few more bits and pieces. But for the most part, the key thing was getting a set of bedrooms in, and as outlined in the previous video, we can always put sort of loose beds in some sort of manner here and just mark it as sort of dormitory. So our dwarves do oh, I just forgot we did have a migration wave. We're up to 38 population. We do not have 38 rooms. You've got 12, 18, 24, about 30 something. Actually, we might... No, we don't have enough rooms. Build bed. I'm going to preemptively put down a few beds here. And then do the exact same over here. And I like symmetry. It annoys me when things are not placed symmetrically. So once all those beds are down, we shall... Do we have a door? We do have a door. Nice. How many doors do we have? One. It's more important to get that thing walled off due to the fact that it's the barn and they're probably going to be a lot more pissier than ordinary dwarves. So they are. And Q, let's make a bedroom. It's going to be... bollocks. Okay, we're going to have to wait till all the doors are in the other ones before we designate that as a bedroom. I could go and mark each individual one, make them little 1x1 rooms, but it just feels weird. There's a bunch of beds there. We can probably deconstruct these. Remove, 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 and remove. So that'll give us free up 6 more beds. And yeah, how's this floor coming along? There's no point doing anything with this space because you can't really build anything without it being indoors. And yeah, so this is going to be possibly the first workshop area. I know it's not convention to have workshops so close to actual dwarves, but you know, there's too many constraints as is at the minute, so we're just going to have to put up with it. So there'll be some workshops up here, some quantum stockpiles for key resources and various things like that, so we can free up the bottom here because we want to have this where our military's training at some point. And yeah, I just think it'd be better having them at the bottom where they can do stuff. And once we have the stuff removed, especially considering the stuff that's outside here, we can start putting down sort of posts that'll be the supports for the walkway to which our archers will use to defend the tower, and we'll take it from there. So we shall. Okay, with the extra hands we have 25 idlers. Do we have a bunch of wood still sitting about. So we do. I mean, we're not short on it. Although, we are kind of short on it. What kind of announcements are we getting? I'm interrupted by a giant monarch butterfly. So a couple of the floors have been suspended. We do have a lot of idlers. I don't know. Now, we don't have to build workshops inside. That's a very good point that I just brought up to myself. Let's see now. If we bring K up to this corner, and bring that up, that's exactly what I want. So DN, and there, so we can cordon off that room just like the one below. This will be the dining room, and I'll probably on the next floor wall off straight across and have a small sort of office, and she can just walk up the main bloody stairs so she can. Very picky, so she is. That's fucking Baroness. It has started raining. That's fine. Export of many forges has been prohibited. Lucky we have no plans whatsoever to build many forges. So only these, what, 2-3 more things to remove, and then we should be good to put down some walls and sort of finish off that room, at least structurally. It won't have a roof yet, but so we go to build, Wall. And luckily we can see the door down below, so we know where not to build. That means we probably shouldn't remove that floor. Ah well. And that'll do that. And finally... there. So that'll be her dining room. How did someone just walk the whole way? They're walking all the way around this to build this instead of just walking here. Unless these are some of the cancelled ones, which is quite possible. I don't like my dwarves walking on these 1x1 tiles. They're very liable to fall off and die a stupid dwarven death. Do we have to build a floor again? We do. Unfortunately. Slight oversight on my behalf, but it'll get done quick enough, as you can see. So, build door. Do we have more doors available? We do, but only 3. Slowly but surely, we will get this done. Did they cancel that bed again? Why does it keep getting suspended? Someone just build the goddamn bed. There we go. See, that wasn't difficult, was it? The answer to that question is no, it was not difficult. Sheesh. Now. Huh. Come on, dwarves. I don't like them walking around like that. It freaks me out. So it does. Freaks me out big time. Okay, and we're saving. Autumn has come, which means we'll probably do a trader very, very shortly. And hopefully we've managed to create some mugs, but that could possibly not be the case due to the simple fact that I haven't really been paying attention to the trading so far. And we probably don't have the biggest amount of stone. I know we mined out a lot of gold, but... and we never... should have been making gold goblets. God damn it. Since we have so much gold, why don't we? I don't even think I set up smelting of gold bars. I've been focusing so much on building fucking floors. So I have. But if this save ever finishes, then we'll take a look at it and hopefully get a few made before they arrive, or at least get a few made whilst they're sitting there waiting on us. And the quantum stockpiles, they are going to be primarily used for the big bulky resources. So they're going to be a wood stockpile, stone, leather, not leather, but stone, metals, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll dedicate this kind of larger spaces that we have to actual let's pause actually and go down to our ground level. Q. So you're making charcoal. Smelt native gold ore please, and just repeat. Yeah, smelt native gold ore. You should be making probably have quite a bit of charcoal. And I want you to make other objects, which is O, out of gold, and gold goblets, and just repeat. Now he'll be complaining about not having gold for the gold goblets, but that'll eventually balance itself out whenever we have actual gold there. So it will. And just trying to think. I think that I shall put down the rest of the floor plan and we'll call it quits for this episode. One more over there. Remember, we don't want to cover the walls because they are going to be, if we put floors on top of the walls, we're just going to remove them again to build walls, which is a pain in the ass, but is something we learnt the hard way here. Whoops, that's We are running short on logs, so we should probably designate a few more trees to be cut down. Could enable auto chop, but there's no need to. We're gonna manage it. So we are. Oops. And we are really running low on wood. Are we even going to have enough to finish off this little block here? Possibly. Possibly not. Okay, and we want one here because the door isn't going to be here on the next level. It's going to be somewhere else. And done. So before we finish, let's designate a few trees to be chopped. And then we'll leave it there for this one. A few more trees to be chopped. The building of the tower is becoming a lot more streamlined and efficient and quicker due to the fact that 1, we've learned some lessons, 2, we have more dwarfs to do a lot of the carrying and the heavy lifting, and we're in a lot stronger position now, with quite a few plans going on in my head as how we can make this tower look. And I'm kind of excited to, whenever it's maybe 8 or 10 stories high, and we load up our mock vision, see how it looks, and maybe in some floors we'll put on a bit of styling so it's not just a big solid rectangle going into the sky. You know, for example, we're going to have the walkway around outside of this level, and little bits and pieces like that. So it should be interesting. But this episode is over. Please, 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 please go away until next time. And good luck and goodbye.